Rashun Fortune came down from Cary, North Carolina. He didn't get to do it today, so we had, we did it once he had got down here and pre-recorded the stream. But you guys will still be able to talk and everything. Watch the stream, watch the interview. He talks about a lot of different things of how he gets into the creative mode and all that, man. So it'll be great for you guys to jump in, talk more. He's actually on the stream, so y'all can talk to him while he's on the stream.
Yeah, ask him questions.
Ask him questions.
That's gonna be fun.
That would be fun for you guys. But we're gonna move on to this interview, man. This is Any Class Radio. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy T Jordan, and this is the interview hour. I have hip hop artist Rashun Fortune in the building. You already know. Man, we here, man. We here. We trying to rock out with you guys, man. But we're gonna address this man, because this man came a long way out here, coming all the way from Cary, North Carolina, right?
Oh, I'm from North Carolina.
Is that where you're originally from?
Hell no. I am from, I was born in Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Yeah, you should have
I was raised in Anderson, South Carolina. Yes, should have died twice.
He should have lied.
Oh, I should have lied. No. South Carolina. 803-843-864. I represent that everywhere I go. But I went to college at Shaw University.
This man rhyming without rhyming. He's
right.
trying to rhyme. It's crazy.
My bad. But went to Shaw University in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I was up there for a while doing a bunch of shows, basically learning my craft from multiple people, because the way North Carolina is right now, they're pulling people from all over everywhere. Like, it's just building so much. So you got people from Jersey, New York, Cali, Florida, Texas, Wyoming, Ohio, everywhere is just coming to this one state.
True
so
enough.
when you go to open mics, you learn so much about what other people and other cultures of people like. So you can take that and you can just build on yourself. So seeing that from 17 years old, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of learning what everybody likes.
Right.
And putting it all together. I mean, make a dope show.
So you said 17 years old. Is that the age that you had started music? Started doing music, or
nah?
When did you start doing music?
7th grade in Miss Allen class. I was in the back of the room.
He remembered the teacher name and everything.
Mark
bruh.
and Bradley and Aaron. I used to be in the back writing poetry. That was my thing. I used to always just write poetry.
Yeah.
But then they would be in the back freestyling. I didn't know nothing about that.
Right.
You know how I grew up. My grandma didn't let me watch no music videos on BT, MTV, none of that.
You can't watch nothing.
I was creative, so I was like, okay, I'm going to draw and I'm going to write poetry.
Right.
But I don't know nothing about that rap. That was the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was at.
Grandma don't play.
Yeah, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Play.
So, but, I mean, we was cool people. And, I mean, I don't know what made them come up to me. I guess maybe because I was just a random person in the room, didn't talk to nobody.
Right.
But they ended up, beatbox, hitting the desk, beatbox and all that kind of stuff. We just started, getting the hang of it. But 7th grade, that's when it all started.
True.
And it went from multiple little childish middle school names, trying to make little rap groups and all that, to I can actually just do this myself. And yeah, so
you started making tracks
on
your own
11, 12 years old.
Oh, so you've been doing this since, that's a long time. You rapping.
Yeah,
writing.
man. Yeah, man.
So you got notebooks full of stuff. Man.
A few.
All right.
I got gigabytes.
So going into, like doing this seriously, when was that? Like when you decided you wanted to make this a serious venture for yourself, like becoming a hip hop artist? Like when was that?
When somebody asked me for a CD of my music and I didn't have one. When I really needed money and I did a performance and somebody asked if I had a mixtape, and the only music I had was a feature on somebody else's song.
Right.
So they came to me and asked me to buy my mixtape that I didn't have.
Well, damn.
And I said, wow.
Preparation is key.
Yeah, definitely.
Be proactive.
But my thing was, I was just doing it as a way to vent. Just to, whatever's going on in my life,
So somebody must have heard your stuff and they wanted a CD.
Yeah. So
true enough.
be prepared. I was doing it as a hobby. Somebody ended up wanting to spend money on something that I just did to vent. So I wouldn't be out in the street fighting people and all kind of craziness that was going on in the city.
No, true enough.
So after that point, I was like, you know what? If I can make money from it, why not make money from it?
Yeah. I mean, that's what the music industry is about, you know. I mean, you're in the music business. You're not in the music hobby.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people do it for hobby. That's cool. Like, if you want to make music for yourself, that's fine. Don't submit your music.
Facts.
Don't submit it to people that's doing this thing for real, because you tend to get your feelings hurt. Yeah, you wasting time, and you're going to end up getting your feelings hurt.
But you know what happens with people like that? They'll put something out there because they be like, oh, yeah, I'm hot anyway. And then they get roasted. They be like, well, it's just a hobby. I don't do it seriously. So, imagine if I did take myself serious.
Right.
And then people like y'all be like, but you didn't.
Right.
And you ain't. And you need to stop. I'm
tragic.
Hey,
That's so tragic.
Speaking of Carolina, though, because I remember you saying that a lot of different genres were kind of brought together because everybody's kind of migrating to that state.
Mm-hmm.
What styles did you find yourself kind of gravitating to when you first really got into it? Like, what kinds of artists did you kind of see yourself molding after?
The weird thing, I like to listen to people, but I don't like to copy people. So what happened to me is I would hear somebody that sounded like me, but they had a bigger fan base than me, and I would change my whole style. So I would be doing something, and they'd be like, oh, you sound like this guy. And I'd be like, damn, all right, well, throw that notebook out.
Right.
Right. Time to start it over.
Right.
So, Cole. A lot of people say Cole.
Vietnam.
And I just then came to the fact that I can't help it. I'm just talking about my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to make a gimmicky voice. I'm not trying to sound like somebody else. It's just like, look, this is my story. This is my life. This is how it's coming out.
I mean, that's real though. And people will gravitate to what's real. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you shouldn't try to fake it. A gimmick, that's being fake. Like, I would see it as being fake.
That's what I would think. But they say every artist is an image and you need a gimmick in order to proceed. But I don't believe that, so to speak. Because, I mean, you got the Kendricks, you got the Wale's, disregard what he's doing right now. We got the Coles, we got the Ab Souls, the Schoolboy Qs. You know what I'm saying? We got all these people that's out here just going in.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't seem to be struggling. I don't know what their bank account looks like, but there's a lot of fan base around them.
Right.
And you go on their YouTube comments, you see a bunch of people that appreciate what they're doing. Right. And then you see the gimmicks and you look at their YouTube comments and you see, what the fuck is this? The nerve of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the numbers and everything. It comes from the industry, organic views versus people that just buy views and stuff like that. But you start looking at those comments, you see what people want. Right. And what people want is something real.
True enough.
So when I started looking at that, and then like I said, there's the DC, there's like the go-go bands and all of that.
That's something I noticed about North Carolina. It's like the top half, everybody who came to the top half is kind of DC-ish. And then everybody below that is country as hell. So it's kind of that fusion.
Yeah. Because, and it'd be crazy because some people don't know who they are, especially when you get to college. So they be trying to combine everything. Yeah. Yep. They be like, yo, mother, where you going? What just happened? Who are your roommates? Because you just stole everything. You from where?
There's a
Kentucky.
lot of that.
I'm telling you.
Especially,
crazy.
I went to UNC, so I already know. Like, especially you're trying to prove yourself because you at a white school, so you're just taking everything black you see and just trying to put it all together.
Right.
And you see what's crazy? Because I went to TL Hanna.
TL Hanna,
which is seen as a white school in Anderson, right? Yeah. It's seen as a white school. I go to Shaw, and that's the most niggerist school in Raleigh.
Yeah.
I think the first week that I was there was a football player that got in a fight on one of the plots, and like 3 police had to tackle him down. And then with that following month, there was like this big raid on the campus, and police literally took up like the bear mace thing and just walked down the hallways, sprayed it right down. Wow. So you go from super preppy TL Hanna high school graduate to what up? Welcome to Shaw.
That's a completely different transition.
Yeah. So it's different, man.
All right, so we're gonna get to this music. I know you sent in 3 of these joints, three dope tracks. So this first track, First Customer. Let's talk about this one. What kind of space were you in to come up with this one right here?
First Customer.
Of course we don't heard the song, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but it's an interview, and
I want to know.
They know y'all, but they might not know me.
Right.
I'm more than just the roaster on the live comments. I promise. Sure. But First Customer actually came from a few years of things going wrong. Mm-hmm. But it's the same situation that happened multiple times, and it comes to a point where things are going so wrong, you just say, fuck it. Like if things in your life, just in particular, if something just kept going wrong so much, like a bill. Like let's just say cable. Yeah. You keep, trying to put it off. You keep trying to put it off. Pay a little bit. Try to put it off. They finally cut it off, and you're like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna do something else. Right. That's what First Customer is. So it's talking about. It's talking about some brotherhood issues that I had. It's talking about vehicle repossessions. It's talking about loss of jobs.
Stuff that's real.
Yeah, shit is real.
Things that people actually
a combination of a multitude of bullshit
that led to
equal me saying, fuck it, I would just go to the liquor store.
Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Indie Class Radio, man. It's Rashun Fortune. First Customer, man. Y'all keep it locked.
As the liquor store open, I'ma be the first customer. I'ma be the first. Okay. How many times have I walked outside and my car wasn't there? Passing out repos like Oprah and I was in every chair. It's crazy how I travel more. Back when I was next to broke. It's like the more money I make, the more my life becomes a joke. At 2008, back in 2008, I was ballin' for 3 years until that note I couldn't pay. Asked my bros for some assistance cause my check was coming late. Needed 800 but getting 3K Tuesday. But I need my whip to back and forth to work at school. Crazy how they treated me like I don't know what you gon' do. It took everything in me to even ask them for some help. But when they did the shit I knew I should've kept it to myself. Tuesday came and I got paid and bought a 99. Couple oil leaks but won't complain, the title's mine. Same ones asked for help, was like what happened to your ride? Struggled with it for a while, then I got a better job. 2013 blessed me with a 2012. Suit and tie, 9 to 5 and focused on myself. I was back and doing good, feeling top shelf. Shows was crazy, getting ladies, doing what I felt. Things were moving perfectly until 2015 when I opened up my arms to help some people chase a dream. Won't go into detail, but the detail left me homeless. People never keep their word, somehow I wish I knew the motive. Had to get another job, 20 grand less. Eviction on my name and other charges had me stressed. Couldn't keep my phone paid but needed GPS. But I thought what's more important, eating that or using this? Walked outside the student living, about to go to work. Couldn't walk, my heart had dropped, I was hurt. Couple wet spots started absorbing on my shirt. Couldn't make a call and when my car was parked with dirt. Soon as the liquor store open, I'ma go. 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 And I'ma be the first customer. Said I'ma be the first customer. Hey, and I'ma go. Soon as the liquor store open, I'ma go. Soon as the liquor store open, I'ma go. And I'ma go. And I'ma go. Open, I'ma go.
I want to go to the store. So I'll be right back.
I need a 40. Yo, man, we are interviewing Rashun Fortune right now, man. This is pretty dope, man. He came all the way from Cary, North Carolina, man, to show love, man. It's a blessing. And I'm glad you came out here to, you know what I'm saying, bless the studio, bro. I appreciate that for real.
I appreciate coming.
Yeah,
like
man.
I said, I appreciate anybody that feel like I make music enough to want to actually interview me about my music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, true enough.
Yeah. Some people don't take little things like that into consideration. It's like, yo, somebody hit you up.
Count your blessings, man.
I hear your music and I want to know more about your story.
Yeah.
They could just not give a fuck.
True.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying?
True
like,
enough.
so
Very
I
true.
appreciate it, man. For real.
Yeah. So we going into, you know, Superstar. This is the second joint. How did this song right here come about? How did that come about? And I'm talking in a standpoint as a I don't know, because I mean, of course I produced the track, but I'm just saying, how did it come about? I want you to tell me from your perspective, because I know what happened. But
Well, it
I want
all
you to tell
started on a Christmas night.
It did.
Yeah.
It really was a Christmas night when we made this.
See,
That was dope.
I be knowing the little shit. Finally got home, you know what I'm saying, for Christmas.
Yep, we
and
decided to go home for Christmas.
Decided to go home to Anderson, had a bulletproof vest on and all of that stuff. It was all good. Everybody saw the family, ate, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Let's hang out.
Rags was there. We
Get to the
seen him in a
studio.
minute.
Right.
I don't live there. He don't live there. Rags live in a mansion. We going to Rags' house.
Exactly. So we going to Rack Studio.
You know what I'm saying? That's really how that came down.
Pretty much.
So got in there. They got the roast beast. Y'all remember if you remember the Grinch who stole Christmas and the Who's that had all that food. That's what we saw when we walked in the door.
Right.
His family had the roast beast. They had the stuffing. They had the greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, everything. The first thing they said is, "Do y'all want some?"
Boy, I was the first one to go.
He was, and I was like, you know what, bro?
First one
We
to
need
go.
to make something tonight.
Yeah.
We need to make something because I'm leaving tomorrow, and ain't no telling when we gonna get back together.
Yep. True enough.
So, producer and semi-producer, full producer, Rags.
Rags.
They were working on the beat.
But he didn't really finish it. I think he just started a clap or something.
Disclaimer: I gave up producing back in like 2013.
He didn't really do it. Like,
so I don't hit none of the
in.
kicks, the buttons, the none of that.
I don't know.
Him, Rags, they were doing that. I ain't taking credit for nothing.
What was the tap for?
Nothing.
Just make sure it was on, you know.
Just make sure it's on.
Yeah, there you go. You know, mic check. You know.
Okay.
And jazz musician, what we do, we just rub it like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? On the microphone. But anyway, I was writing the song. While they were making it, I was actually writing it. I was writing the hook, and it another one of those real life situations where you want to do certain things, but because of responsibilities that you got, you can't always do what other people expect you to do.
Right.
And in a joking way, I was saying, you know, it's kind of hard to be a superstar. Mm-hmm. And then I kind of just said it like 6 times in a row. Right. And then I liked it. So I made a song around me just saying superstar 6 times in a row. And while I was writing it, they was making the beat in some kind of way. By the time I was done writing, they were done with the beat.
And
so we just recorded it.
Hey.
And we let it out on New Year's. So I'm on the hook. I'm on the first verse. And then Rags is on the second verse. And honestly, what I like about this song is it sounds like an artist with a feature.
Yeah.
I sound different than Rags.
Yeah.
Rags sounds different than me.
Right.
You can tell the artists apart.
Right. You can tell the difference.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Our only critique about that song has been, oh, he sounds different. He's not me. He's supposed to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, well, you know, Lil 1 featuring Lil 2 and they both sound like Lil 4. It don't
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
True enough.
So, yeah, this is an actual song with an actual feature. And I feel like the contrast was perfect.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Superstar.
It's Indie Class Radio, man.
Produced by T. Jordan, A-Class Productions. Get your songs mixed and mastered. Produced by A-Class in Atlanta, Georgia.
As if you need another plug today.
Shameless plug.
I'll take the plug, though.
Graphics by Raf Media.
It's Superstar, man. Rashun Fortune featuring Rags. This is Indie Class Radio, man. Y'all keep it locked.
Superstar, baby.
I'm a fucking superstar, riding around in supercars. Flow be going super hard, grind is on super tard. I go swipe my supercard, taking off to Super Mars on another planet. 10 toes down a planet, I don't take you for granted. But money do not rest, and you know that neither can I. Keep my energy balanced so they don't kill my vibe. I just gotta get it, settling is not my style. Yeah. Baby is a brick house, I just wanna paint the balcony. But I don't need the mortgage, I just rent it for the night. And we hit it, quit it, never forget it, and hold a memory. Dating is distractions, we can be freaky and friends low-key. Money is the motive, gotta keep it on my mind, girl. Know you wanna be with me, but I ain't got the time, girl. You might see a future with me, I'm legally blind, girl. But you hold it down, girl, whenever I'm around, girl. I know that you're too attached and never wanna leave me. Being with the superstar, I know it can't be easy. Baby, I got shit to do and money on my mind, though. Know you want Netflix and chill, but I ain't got the time, though. Superstar, 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 superstar. Superstar, 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 superstar.
Sick of conversations, don't tell me anything that's worth knowing. Told me I should make it a point to care and actually show it. She said, what is love? But I can't even think about it. I don't even dream about it. I don't wanna think about it. Too much on my mind now. Now I'm living elevated. I don't wanna wind down. Yeah, I'm living my life just like the legends do. You'll be fine, just DM me like Ceddies do. I'm off of my rocker, it's just better too. Living solo from distance outside a photo. Take a pic when I roll up. Might be Phantom with drop top. Who I'm with might be City with crop top. I'm just in the moment, I'm too busy to be focused on any other thing that's not in front of where I'm going. I'm just living a crazy life, but I'll swipe right on you every time.
I know that you're too attached and never wanna leave me. Being with the superstar, I know it can't be easy. Baby, I got shit to do and money on my mind, though. Know you want Netflix and chill, but I ain't got the time, though. Superstar, 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 superstar. Superstar, 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 superstar. I know that you're too attached and never wanna leave me. Being with the superstar, I know it can't be easy. Baby, I got shit to do and money on my mind, though. Know you want Netflix and chill, but I ain't got the time, though. Superstar, 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 superstar. Superstar, 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 superstar.
Yeah, that is Superstar Rashun Fortune featuring Rags. You already know what it is, man.
Yeah.
This is Indie Class Radio. Please submit your music to aclassproductions.music@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We are here every Monday from 8 to 10. This man. We are here every Monday from 8 to 10 live, giving y'all honest critiques and reviews, man. So submit your music, tell a friend, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell, man. That way you'll be notified when we go live. We got one more song from Rashun Fortune.
Hey, I know I'm in class. I gotta raise my hand.
Okay.
I just want to say this while I'm here. Y'all remember that song where old girl was like, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Can't be that no more. It's so many artists and rappers in the world. People are consuming music at such a high volume. You're either shit or you're gold.
Yeah, true enough.
Yeah.
Quit being so fucking sensitive.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because there are going to be some people that's going to like your stuff, and there's going to be some people that don't.
Pretty
I'm
much.
just saying.
Facts.
So, so yeah, man. Like,
I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna keep this short.
Yep.
This is my homeboy.
Yep.
And I've sent him songs, and he be like, "Yo, you need to do that shit over, bro." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I felt like it was some nice shit. But if it's coming from another person, and they're like, "Yo, I've known you for some years," and no.
Yeah,
Maybe you need to take that shit into consideration, not be like, "Hey, bro, maybe you need to listen to it a third or a fourth time and understand the intricacies of what I'm saying." Maybe you just need to redo that bitch. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I would rather y'all tell me if my shit is trash.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't have me out here mixing and mastering a song and putting a music video behind it and doing all of this shit, and it was garbage from the beginning.
Yeah.
You should expect your people to tell you, "Hey, that shit lit," or "Hey, that shit is shit."
And if everybody's telling you that it's dope, and
it ain't,
like for real,
it ain't.
Like, everybody's telling you that it's dope, like. Especially all the like people in your close circle. Yeah, bro, that shit lit. It's lit. It's lit. And you know for a fact there's something wrong with it. Something's wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
Something's wrong with it.
Minor disclaimer for the people that ain't ever heard this: if you can't change your circle, change your circle. You feel me?
Facts. Hey man. So we got Rashun Fortune Promises.
Shit.
This is pretty dope. I kind of want to know what space were you at when you made this record right here?
I was drunk and fuck, and I was thinking about the shit that's been happening in my life, and I was like, you know what?
I was not ready for
this. A lot of shit that's been happening.
This man, I was not ready for that response.
We just gonna kick it off right there.
Right.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm not the type of person to try to sugarcoat things.
Yeah, true enough.
You know, I mean, how many interviews have you people heard? And people, it was this. I was just in this so creative. No, you wasn't. You was drunk and you was mad. That's where the inspiration came from.
So that's where
it came from. I was drunk and I was mad. It's shit that I feel like should have been happening in my life right now that ain't happened yet. That's why it's called Promises.
True enough.
What it is. Okay.
Well, y'all hear it first, man. Here, Indie Class Radio. It's Indie Class Radio, man.
Hold me up.
Fortune.
First customer.
Damn, I don't know where to start. Should I write this in a clever way to make me sound smart? Or should I let the pain and feelings bleed out from my heart? I gotta find the perfect balance. That's what makes it art. When I was little, they told me I could be anything I want. Treat them ladies with respect and never be a dog. Go to college, get more knowledge, get more pay, repay your mama. Stay away from corporate drama, get some money to your nana. So I did it. But ever since then, life ain't been the same. Didn't really change for better, it just brought a lot of pain. Figured by the time I'm 23 that I could make it rain. But I'm gluing up my windows, stop from letting in the rain. Hitting no more than I answer, I got bill collectors calling. Got a job, but I don't make enough, so student loans I'm stalling. Looking back to the old days, I'm Aaron Holland. Drinking night to pass out, but hate to wake up in the morning. Things ain't going how I planned. Hard to figure out who it up, take a shot to the brain. All this licking on my body and my pain. Hey. I thought things would be all good if I did what I thought. You don't know what you risk is what you gain. And if you never gamble, then you stay the same. I grew up, told myself I'd be very heroic, making the money my family needed, spending like I stole it, learning everything about business, that way I can grow it. The future predicted failure, a mogul, you ain't even know it. Nowadays, like to hit a nigga, now a nigga stow it, going through the motion, with no passion, no emotion, wishing I could drink, get all the way, magic potion, but I just end up blacking out to wake up in the morning, realizing all the grinding that I did was just a thought. Damn. When did I put my dreams on pause? Better yet, why? Just to stay alive, working 9 to 5, plus some overtime, get used to the pay, then they take away. It's true a nigga can't have shit when you get a bit. It's gonna be a lot of hands out trying to take it. Niggas ain't your friends, they just fake it. Snakes can see the future, they gon' bite before you make it. things ain't going how I planned. Hard to figure out who it up, take a shot to the brain. All this liquor numb my body and my pain. Hey. I thought things would be all good if I did what I thought. You don't know what you risk is what you gain. And if you never gamble, then you stay the same. In here and it's pouring down raining. All I'm really thinking about is getting home. They saying Thursday. Still praying for a speedy recovery. Even being locked up in here, I feel better because I get to talk to everybody. I have faith. Help them stay strong. Help me to stay strong. Protect us in this foggy time. Amen.
Exactly how that.
In the Class Radio, man, we got Rashun Fortune in the building. Y'all already know. Yo, I really need a horn.
Geez.
I need a horn.
Yeah,
Because if we're going to do this type of stuff, I'm going to need a horn. This is going to be crazy. But yeah, man, we got Rashun
I'll get on
Fortune.
Amazon with that.
We got Rashun Fortune in the building, man. So yeah, you said you want to explain a little bit about the song?
Yeah. So if you were listening, if you didn't trash the song, you know what I'm saying? You heard where I was talking about how life happens.
Yeah.
You know, life happens to people.
Yeah.
That ending part where I was talking about is pouring down rain and I'm waiting to get home and all that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually locked in the crazy house in South Carolina during Marine Corps basic training. So my brand from college was it was cool in North Carolina, but then when I got down there, they said that was considered self-harm and I was suicidal. So I had to spend a week in a crazy house. That shit was hard. So
Wow, man.
yeah, I wrote a bunch of songs in that bitch while nurses was watching me with the pencil to make sure I didn't kill myself. And that little ending part, that was just one of the little things I wrote down on there. And that was one of those things just to kick the last little part off, to be like, life could go one way, but it could also go a whole nother way.
Yeah. True enough.
But I got home though.
Hey.
And that's what matters.
That's all that matters. That's
Promises.
all that matters. Hey, man.
Mixed and mastered by A-Class Productions. Produced by T. Jordan. Get your music mixed and mastered, T. Jordan. In Atlanta, Georgia.
Shameless plug.
No shame at all. It's a negative number of shame.
Hey, man. This is Rashun Fortune, man. Y'all heard it here. Indie Class Radio. I appreciate you coming out, brother, for real.
I appreciate
Like,
coming
for
out,
real,
man.
like, that's mad love, man. Coming all the way out here to Atlanta from North Carolina, man. So if y'all want to do y'all interviews, man, hit us up. We do interviews. We do all the reviews. Send your music in to the email, aclassproductions.music@gmail.com. Where can they find you, sir?
They can actually find me at Rashun Fortune. RASHUN Fortune spelled the right way. And that is Facebook, that is Instagram, that is Twitter. My website, RashunFortune.com. Instagram, my email is RashunFortune@gmail.com if you want to collab or anything like that. Just my little word of advice to artists, make all of your tags the same. So that way they can find it wherever.
True
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be
Brand
like, you know,
consistency.
YouTube is, you know, Rashun Fortune TV. And then Facebook is official Rashun Fortune.
Yeah.
And then Instagram is
Hi, I'm
Rashun
Rashun.
Fortune IG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just make it all the same.
Yeah.
RASHUN Fortune.
Yep.
And that's me.
Well, y'all heard it here, man. It's Indie Class Radio. Keep it locked.
Hi.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Dope interview with Rashun Fortune, man. He really came and blessed the studio. It was real dope, man. Real good vibes. We had a really good time hanging with him. So if you guys want to do an interview, please, you know, let us know. You know, you can email us. You can catch us on Instagram. We have an Instagram. We have a Twitter now. So, at Indie Class Radio. That is the